baddest men on the planet for decades, and this problem child is about to have a problem life.
Let's go, you ready? Alright, I love going to school. Yeah, let's do it. We'll see about that.
Now with this fight with Jake Paul, like how do you break down a kid like that? He's got the youth.
Well, first of all, I don't think I'm 58. Do you think I feel 58? When I'm fighting them young niggas in the gym and they're bashing me in them big strong pushing them back. You think I feel 58?
Yeah.
Young 30, 28-year-old they're getting nothing. You can't compare me with other people my age, because other people at my age haven't been training as long as me, consistent as me, and I'm just a different species of human being. I go all out. I train you train all day. It starts with what? The boxing starts from what? 11, and then you might be done by 5. And then I'm gonna do strength and conditioning, guys. Then I'm gonna do the weights, and then I'm gonna do boxing and sparring. It's an all-day process. That's it. Exactly. Oh, I don't feel that.
Well, you're smart going into the new wave.
No, it's always the old wave. It's always this.
Yeah.
I could do all this stuff and not have this and this.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Mike Tyson, what he does is two-dimensional. He's gonna come at you, trying to knock you out. Now, you gotta try and stay away from him. Stay away from his power. I seen him working out the other day, and he throws some good combinations. So those 6-punch combinations, he has to make sure. I'm talking Jake Paul. Make sure that he's not in the way of those punches, because Tyson's a real fighter.
Now I want to fight this young motherfucker.
Mike can close the distance in a way that he doesn't expect, and Mike also has layers upon layers of attacks that are in his mind. He's forgotten more about boxing than Jake Paul has ever remembered. Hey, New York, New York, New York, you're just like Mike Tyson. You were good 20 years ago.
How do you see this fight playing out?
Very painfully. As soon as I catch this guy, it's going to be totally over.
I think his problem with the Jake Paul thing is, and how this plays out, is when he actually fought somebody who was a boxer, who had the same type of record he has, who was his age,
Tommy,
and who was his size, he lost.
Led you to take this challenge on? Why are you doing it?
Because I can, and I'm going to be successful doing it. And it's easy. Training's hell, but the fights are always easier than training. He's going to run like a thief. I don't see how he's going to make an exciting fight by running all day. You know, he's supposed to be the young guy. He's supposed to walk right through me. I'm an old man. He's going to run all night.
So he can't stand toe-to-toe and punch with you?
I think he should try it. He's a younger man. He should be able to handle punches from an old, withering man like me.
How much can Jake survive? That's the real question. Because Mike has what it takes to get anybody out of there. And I'm going to tell you this. When I boxed him 4 years ago, it was only 2-minute rounds, but surprisingly, he never really declined. He stayed the same the whole fight, and that surprised me. So if they're doing 2-minute rounds, Mike's not going to tire out. I already know that because I watched him do it. No, I don't fear for Mike and how old he is. Mike's a very rugged guy. You know, when I was in there with Mike, Mike still was hard to hit, and Mike still can hit hard as hell. So no reason to really fear for Mike. The only thing I fear for Mike is, like, if the fight goes beyond 4 or 5 rounds, then it could get problematic for Mike because of his age. But if he doesn't go beyond 4 or 5 rounds, he'll be fine. So I think he'll come out, assess the situation, see how he can deal with Jake's size and Jake's power, because Jake does have power. And after that, he'll make his mind up as to whether he wants to go and try to get him out, or if he feels like he'll be safe to do the whole 8 rounds.
Well, I mean, as of right now, for what he's doing, it's good for what he's doing. But once he fights a real fighter, it's going to be bad.
2.5 weeks having smoked, I haven't had sex for 2.5 weeks. I've been doing the whole You're having cops over the house and everything. Really? They don't want me to be the nice father man, the family man that he's present to his kids. They want to bring me back to debauchery and violence and God.
He's ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Did you feel like part of you nervous, like tense, but the other part like you gonna kill somebody?
No, I'm not nervous. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Because I'm a scary guy.
So relax. Next, when I look into the ring, and Mike's pacing the ring with his shirt off. His body, his physique was incredible. His biceps, his chest, his neck, incredible. I hadn't seen him stripped to the waist. Yeah. And I'm looking, I'm thinking, that's not the same 17-year-old boy I met yesterday. That's not the same 17-year-old boy I ran with this morning. That's not the same 17-year-old boy I sat next to on the minibus getting here.
Yeah.
Then Cuss pointed to one of the big men to get in. He was knocked spark out.
20 seconds.
The only thing I'm worried about is Father Time. That's one thing that has never been beat. And Tyson's, he's older now. But I think Jake Paul was a youth.
And as a fighter, Barry.
For me, I'll be better by the time of the fight.
What do you think of Jake?
I think Jake is, I think he's a kid GOAT going against the adult GOAT.
What do you see in this game?
A lot overhead, throwing a lot of punches.
Mike Tyson is one of the most iconic fighters in boxing history, known for his explosive power, ferocity, and unique ability to end fights in a flash. His highlights showcase his incredible hand speed and his signature peekaboo style, where he'd slip punches and launch devastating hooks and uppercuts with shocking precision. Tyson's strengths lie in his knockout power, his incredible ability to close distance, and his ruthless, aggressive fighting style that would often intimidate opponents before the first punch was even thrown. However, Tyson does have weaknesses, especially evident in the later stages of his career. His reliance on power meant that he sometimes struggled against opponents with strong defensive skills or those who could endure his early aggression and drag him into later rounds, where his stamina was less reliable. Additionally, his relatively shorter reach meant that he could be vulnerable to skilled fighters who could keep him at a distance with strong jabs and movement. Despite these, his strengths have solidified him as one of the most fearsome fighters ever to step into the ring. All right, fight fans, that's a wrap on Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, the Disney puppet. Let me know in the comments. Are you Team Iron Mike or backing Jake's YouTube confidence? Hit like if this gave you a laugh, and don't forget to subscribe to Elite Combat Productions for more wild videos.
In good shape because your health depends on it.